Hey there, my friend. Welcome to today's video. My name is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi. I'm the founder here at the Fit Mother Project and the Fit Father Project. Today's video is all about weight loss plateaus. If you've ever tried to lose weight, you've probably experienced this. You're doing well for a few days, few weeks, then you feel like you get stuck at a certain weight, the scale won't budge, you don't seem to be making progress. It can be incredibly frustrating. So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to share some insights and some tips that my team and I have garnered and gathered from helping over 50,000 people through our online Fit Father and Fit Mother programs. We've seen a lot of weight loss plateaus. We've helped thousands of people break through them. So I want to share with you some insights and tips that's really going to help you today. So first off, weight loss, I just need to say this, is not a linear process. It's not like your weight continues to drop down. What it actually looks like is you're doing here, you hit a little plateau, you zig and you zag back down, because your body is always making new adaptations as you're losing weight, right? We didn't get overweight overnight. It was a process of gradually adding a couple pounds on, and as we take it off, we need to go down the same step ladder. We stepped up, we need to step down. And as your body's getting down, things are normalizing. You're reaching a new set point with your weight. Your hunger levels are changing, your activity is calibrating. So sometimes we get to these sticking points. So if you have ever been at a sticking point or you're at one right now, let's get into exactly what you can do. So the first thing that's important is when we're looking on a weight loss journey is to have multiple measuring sticks of progress. The weight in the scale is one measuring stick of progress. It's something we definitely recommend you track, because if we're trying to lose weight, we should probably try to track the thing we're trying to improve. At the same time though, it's important to have other measuring sticks in tandem. Like with your exercise routine, how is your performance on your workouts? Are you getting them done with more weight? Are you getting it done in less time? Are you finding that your heart rate's better? Like whatever this is, your physical fitness improvements are another measuring stick. Other stuff might be, how is your measurements? How are those trending? Because a lot of times if you're losing weight, or your recomposition in your body, I should say, sometimes the weight stays the same, but you may be losing inches and actually gaining some muscle mass. Like this is a very possible thing. You can be losing weight and building muscle at the same time. So we need multiple measuring sticks. And the reason this is important, because the reason weight loss plateaus stink is because they're frustrating. And why they're frustrating is because we want to feel like we're making forward progress from our good effort. So the way we can do that is to look at forward progress from a bigger lens. Weight is one aspect. We also look at measurements. We can also look at performance with our fitness. Keep the eye on the big picture, because again, this takes time. So that's one thing to kind of have the perspective shift. Now, practically speaking, how do you actually get out of this weight loss plateau rut? Well, the first thing I'd suggest you look at is, how has your sleep been lately? What we find, by and large, is people who get stuck at weight loss plateaus often have disruptions to our sleep, because sleep is this amazing circadian rhythm that kind of like balances all of our hormonal cascades. And where sleep gets disrupted, what we find is the next day your body becomes a little more insulin resistant, you don't tolerate glucose from the carbohydrates quite as well, and the weight just tends to stick on because cortisol and stress levels are higher, and it's a little harder for the body to lose weight. So I would audit your sleep first and foremost and see, is there a way you can actually get some naps in, increase the quality of your sleep? So how is your sleep and how is your stress are two main variables, because if you find that's an area you need to improve, if you start to work on that, then you're going to find the weight's going to come off a lot easier. And you can actually do an experiment for yourself. You can weigh yourself very consistently and see that on the days that you don't sleep well, what happens to your weight the next day. You can prove this to yourself. It causes all sorts of changes to your bowel movements. And again, if we're retaining a lot of poop, and estimated people have 10 to 15 pounds of poop in their digestive tract at all times. So if that GI tract slows down, we can be retaining weight. Stress and low sleep also contributes to weight gain. Water weight gain is what I'm trying to say. So your body holds and retains more water. So we need to look at your sleep and how we can improve that. Other things that are important to do. Another practical tip we like to do with our Fit Mother and Fit Father program members is to implement some dinner to dinner fasting. So let's say you have dinner, it's like Saturday night you have dinner, and then you fast until Sunday night at dinner. You just drink water, green tea, maybe a little bit of coffee if that's what you do, but you give this 24-hour dinner to dinner fast. It is a very good tip and a very good habit for a lot of reasons. There are health benefits to fasting, and there are also weight loss benefits to fasting. Why? You're not ingesting any food, so we're going to be moving stuff through the GI tract. You're still drinking lots of water. It's going to be flushing out lots of different kinds of fluids, and you're in a calorie deficit for that day. So the day you're doing the fast, you could be in a 1,500 to 2,000 plus calorie deficit, and it also helps your overall calorie deficit for the week, which is key for losing weight. So fasting has a ton of benefits outside just weight loss. It's good for longevity. It's actually good for your brain health. So lots of cool things. Dinner to dinner fasting is a good tool. It's something we implement into phase 2 of all our Fit Father and Fit Mother programs because it's that amazing. Other things I would look at, are there any changes to perhaps your salt intake, sodium intake, or how has your digestion been? Because we kind of talked about this a little bit before, but sometimes what you can find if you go and you have a food that's a little bit different. Let's say you went out and you had some sushi, or you had some kind of takeout that was a little bit differently. Even though it was quote unquote healthy, maybe it had a lot of salt, a lot of sodium. And if that's more than your body's used to, it can cause some water weight retention, which is something that can easily lead to some weight gain in the form of water weight, right? So that's one thing to look at. And then also look at how your bowel movements. Is there any way we can increase your digestive health by probiotics, by eating more healthy fiber, by sleeping right, and all these things? It's going to help actually keep that GI tract moving, because a lot of times when we hit these plateaus, our digestive health is not as good as it can be. So that's another thing to consider. And finally, if we're at our weight loss plateau, it's also important to just take an overall audit of our healthy lifestyle routine and ask ourselves this question: what are the areas of my nutrition, sleep, or exercise, or even my mindset that I can improve? Where are my gaps? And start to be a little self-reflective. It's like, man, yeah, actually I realize I've been starting to have more of these snack things after dinner. Even though they're healthy, I think I'm eating 300-400 extra calories. And you stack that up over 7 days, that could be the difference between you losing weight and not losing weight, right? So are there any tweaks to the routine that you're slipping up a little bit? And we just need to be very honest with ourselves if that's a part of the picture. And above all, if you are on your routine and you're just stuck at a weight loss plateau, stay consistent. It's going to be like you're stuck here for a little bit. You keep on doing these things we talked in the video, you're going to drop down and break through the plateau. Weight loss, again, is a little more of this zigzag process. So overall, we need to keep the big picture in mind. Have multiple measuring sticks. We can do things like the fasting. We can make sure we're sleeping right. We can make sure we're managing our stress. Work on improving the things that are within our control, and then relaxing through the process. And as we do this consistently over weeks and months, the weight will drop. Because I promise you this, if you're doing the right things, you're not going to be stuck at that weight forever. Your body will gradually release the weight, and the more we're relaxed through the process, the actually easier it's going to be for the body. So I hope this is helpful, my friend. These are some simple and practical tips that can help you get through your weight loss plateau. And above all, as we're going through our weight loss journey, some of the best stuff is just to have family, friends, and an amazing community to help support you through any challenging times. This is why one of the best parts of our Fit Mother and Fit Father online programs is we literally have tens of thousands of people in groups with me, with our trainers, talking about our wins, sharing our struggles, encouraging one another, because if we can all move forward together, we all elevate each other, everything gets easier and everyone is a lot more successful. So if you're interested in a community to help you as well, you can scroll below in the comments below or in the description box below. There's going to be links to our Fit Mother and Fit Father programs. We'd love to have you join us. We can help you through your plateau inside those groups too. So that's it, my friend. I hope you found some ideas valuable. Try some of that fasting. Look at your digestive health. Thank you for being here. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button. We literally have 500 plus videos across our Fit Mother and Fit Father YouTube channels. You'll get access to all of those when you subscribe, which is amazing. And we publish about one new video at least per week, so you're going to get access to those. And if you check that little bell, you'll get notified as well. And if you found this valuable, if you learned something new that you want to try, or you just learned something new about your body, hit the like, the thumbs up button, because it really helps our channel grow, and it actually spreads this video across the YouTube algorithm. So you're influencing the YouTube algorithm, which is super cool, and more people get to see this video and hear this message. That's amazing. And I also love, if you want to share something, you have a question, drop it in the comment box below. Me and my team will get back to you. Thanks for being here, my friends. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, drop us a comment below. I'll see you around our channel, my friend, and I'll talk to you very soon.